Hello guys, welcome to another lesson in the data science bootcamp with Dive Africa. Today we'll be talking about introduction to data science. If you had watched videos preceding this one, you would have heard or you've seen a lot of definitions of terms that we use in the field of data. We've spoken about career paths in data other than data science. We've spoken about so many things, data types and forms and all. But today we'll be talking about data science. Data science, data science, data science. Data science, what is data science? Data science is a multidisciplinary field that extracts knowledge and insights from structured and unstructured data to solve problems and guide decision making. Let's break that down. Multidisciplinary field. Data science is applicable to any and every industry that you can think about. I think I said it in few of our previous videos. You hear me say that a lot. Data science is applicable every field. Think about it: health, think about entertainment, think about information and technology, think about sports, think about agriculture, finance. Data science is relevant in all these industries and more. So it's a multidisciplinary field. It's not limited to just the tech, like people will call it the tech part. You could use it anywhere. It's a very important skill set. I like to call it the bedrock. It's the bedrock of technology. So because data is relevant across everything, innovations, there's no innovation that's coming up anytime that is not dependent on data. So that's why data science is a multidisciplinary field. But what does it do in all these industries? Data science helps extract knowledge and insights from structured and unstructured data. Structured data can be a data that comes in rows and columns, that comes in tabular forms, that are, let's say, from the word structure, defined. They are like arranged in certain orders and forms. While structured data are data that do not follow certain patterns. They are not arranged in tabular forms. They don't come in rows and columns. So sometimes these data come in CSV files, some come in JSON. They could come in any way. Come in text files, disorganized. Just think about it as organized and disorganized. So data science helps extract knowledge and insight from this kind of data to solve problems and guide decision making. So in whatever field data science is being applied, the main purpose and goal of a data scientist or the application of the data science skill set is to solve problems and guide decision making in that industry. What does data science work with? Data science combines the principle of computer science, mathematics, business and statistics to build algorithms and prediction models that answers important questions such as what event occurred, why it occurred, when it occurred, and future occurrences in relative to such events. Now let's break that down. Data science combine computer science, principles of computer science, that is programming languages, and some other principles that you get to find out about as you go along in the course of this bootcamp. It applies principles of programming languages, mathematics, business, and statistics. You get to use a lot of statistical formulas in your in your journey as a data scientist when you're building algorithms. And I know someone might want to ask, what is algorithm? Dictionary definition: algorithm is a process or set of rules to be followed in calculation or other solving problem operations, especially by a computer. So it's like a syntax, like a predefined way of doing things, especially when you're doing calculation when it comes to computer based. But algorithm also is being used not just in that way, it is a data tracking system also. Now when you're applying it to data, the data tracking system in which an individual, let's say for an example, your internet search history. I'm sure that a lot of times a lot of us have heard, oh, let's do Instagram. Oh, Instagram keeps bringing this to my timeline because, oh, algorithm does this, algorithm does that. You see a lot of content creators say, oh, they maybe they depend or do not depend on algorithm for their content to reach a certain audience and all these things. So algorithms is what tracks an individual internet search history, or even on your social media pages. It tracks what content you spend more time with, more content you like, what content you comment on. If you notice, those are the content that keep popping up when you open whatever social media platform, be it Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Those are the common social media platforms. So you keep seeing certain pages come up. Here's algorithm, because behind the scene, data professionals have had to study you as a user and has seen a trend of what you keep doing. So there's a trend of some people love cooking videos, some people love wedding dress videos, some people love couple content creator videos. So you get to see similar videos pop up all the time when you come online. So these are things that algorithm, and it's the work of data. Yes, I told you data is relevant across every industry. And it also helps prediction models. Prediction, from the word prediction, you are trying to find out what would happen in the future. Don't worry, you're not a magician, I am not a seer, but data science makes you that, because now you can use past and present data to predict the future. How? You notice a trend from past data and present. You notice that, okay, when this circumstance and this circumstance are put in place, this and this results comes out. So you can use that to predict and have a certain, and train models and have a certain percentage of, oh, okay, if we keep up this circumstance, this is what we hope to achieve in the next 10 years, or looking at the trend of 10 years. You can predict, or you can even train your model such that, okay, what if we tweak the circumstance to be this way, what if we tweak the circumstance to be that way, what are the outcomes that we are expecting if these things are being tweaked. It helps you to go into the future, especially as a business person. It helps you to go into the future prepared and not blind. You're not blinded. Yes, nobody knows tomorrow, but with data you can know tomorrow or you can predict tomorrow. Yes, if someone tells you nobody knows tomorrow, tell you, as a data scientist, I can predict tomorrow. How do you do that? Data helps you do that. So, and how does it do it? It answers important questions, like is written here: what event occurred, why it occurred. So now we're beginning to notice a trend. We're beginning to notice a pattern. These things keep happening. Why do they happen? What makes them happen? What circumstances are in place for these things to happen? When do they happen? Like, you know that it will always rain. Let's say it will always rain in, let's assumption now, in winter. Okay, we have to be in a certain time of the year and have, you see, some certain things happening for us to know that, oh, it's winter or it's summer, something like that. So there's a certain, so we have to be, you know, that why is it occurring? Because, oh, okay, we've gotten to a certain time of the year when it occurs. Oh, it occurs between, example now, between, let's say, February to June. You have a time frame, so you know that, okay, when we get to February to June, in a certain period in the future, this and this and this will happen if this and this circumstances are put in place. So these are things that data science does help you to do in any industry you find yourself.